Mustang PEK 3685 back here with a video unboxing of the Cyberpunk 2077 Xbox One X limited edition console. It's a run of, so it's stated 45,000, and this is the last limited edition Xbox One X to go to market. And there's been quite a lot of interest in it because the styling, and obviously, as you can see, because of the game, it's generating quite a bit of interest. So we're going to do the unboxing here. Now, it's in 1080p 60 frames, the highest I've got it at, just because mainly that's what YouTube's currently outputting at. Any questions below, fire away. Please like and subscribe, and we'll get started just now. And just bear in mind that I'm doing this with the camera phone in my hand, so just to make you aware of that. So we slide that off. I'll quickly show you the outer box here. It's the outer box at the side. Front of it. It's the same at the other side. It's the same, and it's the same at the back. So the outside box is the same. Then we have very nice styling here on the inside. It's got the Cyberpunk 2077 logo. With quite a cool kind of mix here of it's like skulls and graffiti basically. Underneath it's kind of like a standard green there. Look at the side. We've got the same at the sides as what we do in outer skin. Yep, same on both sides. And at the back here we have this, or sorry, should I say the front? This is possibly the front, and the back's just plain. That's the front of the box without the skin. Right, so let's get started here. I'm going to put this down, and hopefully this should just open up, which will make my life easier. And I believe I need to turn it round because it's not going to open unless I turn it round here. So okay, so if we start by opening it up here from the top, I'll show here, as I said, that's at a time here. So you get the pamphlet here, Xbox One X with the Cyberpunk on it. This is the card you get inside. Cyberpunk 2077, sorry. And now Xbox is doing this, sorry for the focus, digital direct. So instead of giving you physical or codes or a physical game disc, it's a direct download which becomes linked to any account that you use it for. So they're doing away with the codes now basically in the box. So this will only link to either account you want to register your Xbox with. So that's a new thing they're doing. Some may like that, some may not. It's just plugging Xbox Game Pass Ultimate here. You get a 1 month trial membership with this. The only issue may be if you already have, I don't know, is there a code in that? Yeah, it's just a barcode. If you already have a membership, which I do, I think this is pretty much useless, unfortunately. So, and again, there's no code, so it's not even if I could give away the code to anyone watching this. So, yep, there we go. Quick start guide here, just showing you if you want to put it on the stand. Some people like putting it in the stand, probably for this. I'm sorry about the focus here, the focus is just kind of changing a lot. I'm going to try and keep it locked. The stand here comes with it in this box, so if people want to stand it up, I think for the design of this, it'd probably show off the design more, standing this one up. With my previous X, I laid it flat, just for ventilation and stuff, but I'd probably put this in the stand because the styling of it, to kind of set off the full styling either side, because you don't want to kind of hide the bottom part of it really, because it is pretty smart, which you'll see soon. Here is just telling you just to plug it in, connect your cable up to the TV. And in the back of it here, it's just telling you put the batteries in the controller, press the power button, press the button to sync on the controller with the console, and when the lights flash at the same time, it is good to go. Right, so that's that out the way. Sorry I'm taking a bit more time here as usual, but I'm just kind of going over it for anyone that's interested, maybe for the first time. So this cool little bit here, I'll just quickly show you this. This cool little bit here is the stand inside this nice themed box. And the stand, I think it opens from here. It's quite weird the way it opens. There we go. So the stand comes included in this box here. So obviously for those that like to probably put it in show in their rooms or wherever else, that's ideal. I'm trying to see if I can get this out. It's quite stiff inside actually in the box at the moment. Right, leave that anyway, you get the idea. The stand's there included, and it's got samurai on it there and a bit of styling at the back, as you can see. Very nice. So that's the stand. Now let's go on further, and I think this other box here I'm sliding out. Oops, cable fell out there. Okay, so UK power cable plug there included, of course. Standard Xbox One guide, usual stuff, bits and bobs. The thing that is also unique about this version, for the first time it comes with a coloured HDMI high-speed cable. Usually it's always a standard black cable that comes with this one. It's a special colour, and it's a high-speed HDMI that can display up to 4K HDR. 60Hz I believe, is it? 60Hz. So there we go, it's very nice. And the next part, which is pretty important, is the controller, which online as well I've seen these going for quite a bit of money. If you just bear with me, I'll open this package up and slide it out while I hold my phone, sorry. Explains it. So there you go, there is the controller, and it is very nice. Look at that. The two-tone is beautiful, and what I like about it as well is the angle. If you see it, it sort of goes up halfway, then as it goes up the top it kind of cuts more at the corner, and then the red stays there with the silver and the red on one side, which is smart. At the back it's like the samurai style logo, and then at the bottom here it has the 2077 logo, if you can see. Try to shoot, there you go, you can see it clear now, and a code there for scanning. That's your bit for your headset, and the charging plugs at the top, and your sync button. And you have, if you give me a second to take this off, this is obviously the bit for either your rechargeable battery or your AA batteries there. And it should have etched, it might be difficult to see in the light here, it probably will be because I've got the lights on here to show you it very clearly. It says on it there, it's actually no future. Can you see it there as I tilt slightly and get the light away, and it says no future on the controller. Very nice. And it has the grips on the inside, which is nice too. So you get a good grip of the controller when you're holding it in your hands. Excuse my hands or my nails not been cut or totally clean, I apologise about that, but there we go. So that is the controller there, and it is very, very nice. So now we're coming up to one of the most important bits, and I'll just show here inside there a wee bit of packaging that's left, is you get two batteries there to power the controller to start with. So they're included as well. So now I'm going to show you what most people have come to see is the console. Bring it out here, very nice and easy, and it actually doesn't feel, it's actually quite, obviously it's got a bit of weight to it, but it's actually, considering the power of it, it's quite impressive, the weight of it. So if we slip the protective bits off here, obviously protect it, And I'll get the bottom bit away here while I'm holding the phone, sorry about that. There you go, and I'll show you how this bad boy looks outside of the protective cover, which is nice and sealed. Okay, this could be a challenge with one hand, but I'm going to try. I am going to try. Okay, so I'm going to try letting that slide off if it'll happen. I don't know if it will, I might not. If you give me a second, guys, I'm just going to put this here a second. I'm going to slide it off. There we go. Slid off. And we're back. And there you go. So, this is the design that is on. And obviously it's Cyberpunk themed from the game that is due to come out in the middle of September. As you can see, super capacitor. This area here glows in the dark. I believe possibly because it's the same sort of things that these possibly may glow in the dark, these bits here as well, I'm pointing at. But obviously you need to have a powerful light probably sitting against it. Or, what do you call them, the bulbs that kind of show the luminous. I'm trying to remember what they're called again. Is it a black light? Yeah, if you had a black light, then obviously it would stand out. This is why, in my opinion, you want to probably put this bad boy in a stand, because I'm just going to quickly show you the other side of this a second. Look at that. I mean, that is absolutely... It's one of the nicest limited edition consoles that I've seen actually in the market currently, and the styling is just really, really nice. No future again there. Laser etched onto the console, and just to point out again that no future actually glows in the dark. So if you charge a light, or have a powerful light against it, or a black light, that will glow a green colour, I believe. And again, you've got the samurai there with what looks like a kind of, is that like a cyber kind of style spider? And then you've got at the bottom there, where is Johnny? So that is the bottom part. So say for example, if you wanted to lay it flat, you would see this. This is what you'd see if you laid it flat. Which, that's quite cool as well, but to be honest, this way, what's nice about it is you know yourself, you've got this side, then you'd have the other side for people to see. So for me, it would make sense to have that on the stand, and I'm just looking to see, yeah, it's that way. So for it to be in the stand, it would be this way, and that would be your either side, basically, what you would see, which is just much better, I think. So at the bottom here, I'm just going to turn that, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to, you have some details on here, strong magnetic field, some sort of writing here, I don't know, again, it's Chinese possibly, if I'm wrong then you can correct me, or some type of, you know, like Asian text. I'm not 100% sure what this is, that language wise there, but it's there, and then it's got numbers on it. You've got here, is that Militech it's called, down below there, and it's got like a barcode, and then you've kind of got a cool little triangular thing here at the bottom as well. And also as well, that is the only one of this kind, I think it's here, yeah, it is, it's just quite difficult. You have a blue light here, which I believe is part of the, I don't know if it's like cybernetics or stuff like that, that the people in the game have, like the kind of lights on them, and it's got a kind of blue LED here, which is the only console that's got anything like that on it. Xbox One X wise, and then obviously you've got the light up logo there as well. It's really honestly one of the nicest looking limited edition consoles I have seen. So it was a must purchase, because I have to admit I'm a bit of a sucker for collecting gaming things. So yeah, so that's all the unboxing done, as you can see there, and I'm just about finishing up this video. If you've got any questions, fire away at the bottom, give us a like, subscribe, and I'll come back soon with a video of it going on and off and the eject button. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.